At least 58 people dead now, over 500 injured. The Las Vegas shooter briefly did own a home right here in Florida. Chopper 5, as you can see, flew over that home in Melbourne earlier today. Neighbors there on the ground say he didn't visit often, but when he did, he was a really nice guy. The Now's Tori Dunnan spoke to one neighbor who seemed to know him best of all. Tori?
This is the home here behind me in Central Florida where the suspected Las Vegas shooter owned it for a few years back. Neighbors say he really wasn't here that often and his house was actually pretty bare. We have met up with one neighbor who says you probably knew him the best of anyone in this neighborhood. Describe your relationship.
We had met Steve when we first moved in, and he gave us the key asked us if he could give us the key to his house and keep an eye on the house because he wasn't going to be living there permanently and he would be in and out, and if we could just keep an eye on it. And so we did, and when he would come into town he would text us, "Hey, I'm coming in, if you see the lights, don't worry about it." And when he left again, he would let us know. He usually always stopped in and we chatted a little bit. He did tell us that he had bought the house for speculation and that he was a professional gambler, is what he said. That's what he did for a living, and he traveled around the country, and he said he had homes in different places, and he was just a nice person. I mean, there wasn't anything, out of the ordinary, other than he gambled, and to me that was different. I mean, if you live in Las Vegas, obviously it would not be, but to me that was different. But
what are you thinking this morning? I mean, waking up to this news and you watched his house while he was gone.
I was shocked. I just couldn't believe that he could be the person that would do that. There just wasn't, I was like, how could somebody so normal, so everything was okay, kind of do that? I mean, just open up on, people, and my thought was, we got to do something to keep these kind of guns away from everybody other than the military. I mean, people just can't have these guns.
All right, well, thank you for talking with us. So this is one neighbor who lived right next to him. Other neighbors we spoke to have similar stories where they say he seemed normal, but they just really didn't know him that well because he wasn't in this home very often. In Melbourne, I'm Tori Dunnan. Back to you.
Tori, thank you.